Hello, Professor Herrera. I'm Antonio Garcia, and I'm gonna be doing my solving an issue video that's 2 to 4 minutes long. And for my first question, shoot, for my first question, first three questions. What are 3 things you like to change about yourself, excluding appearance? One thing I'd like to change about myself would be my impulsiveness. I'm a very impulsive person. I do some impulsive shit that's very dumb, and yeah, I've done a lot of things that I think changed my life and ruined some things, and I would like to change that as I done some very stupid impulsive shit that's make me very regretful. I got silence. That's bullshit. That's the one thing I like to change. Another thing I would like to change about myself would be like how dumb I could be, and I don't mean like incapable or like just like any of that where like I'm just straight up just like unable to do things. I mean more like I'm not as self-aware as I should be. Like I should be more self-aware about like my interactions, my own actions, and my and just like the effects and consequences. And I don't think too much into like the future, or like I don't think too much into like what repercussions. I don't think too much about the repercussions. And I think I should definitely look more into that, and that's just one of the things I would like to change. My third thing I would like to change. Okay, so I said impulsive, dumb. What else? I um impatient. I like to say I'm impatient. I'm not very patient with some things. I could be quick or I could be too slow at things, and I say that I'm usually more slow, or like I get, or like I could like rush things and I could burn food, or just yeah, stuff like that. I'm trying to think right now. Fuck. Yeah, just my impatience is also something that's affected my life. But that could also just be like kind of like impulsive, as that kind of connects. My impatientness like makes me do impulsive actions, and I like to say that's my third thing I like to change. But if you want me to change that, like my answers, please let me know. What else? My other three questions would be my other six questions would be or my three right now would be, what are 3 things you like to change about the world? And my first thing would be extinction for animals. Like the animals are dying really quickly, and that's like due to like human activity, and that's something that's like causing a lot of like them to die. And I would like to see those animals, flourish, like marine life. I want to see marine life come more. So I like to clean up the oceans, as I want the marine life to come back. I love that. I love sharks and all that kind of stuff. Squid, sharks, love them. So marine life, protect the marine life. So yeah, our human like interactions uh with like that, I don't really classify as a society more world issue, as like I feel like it's a more of a world thing. No matter like what society you are a part of, like every single human does that shit. Anyways, I'm fucking forgot. I progress. What else? What else? It's shit. Third thing I'd like to change about the world. Sorry if you could hear that. I guess like how we, I don't know. World extinction, human activity, and I don't know, just stuff like that. Human activity. I wouldn't say like there's not many 2 things I would like say I would change about the world. The world looks pretty shitty to me right now, but like everything I would want to change like feels like more towards society. Like I would say take Trump out of office. Let's just go with that. Fuck it. Does that count? I don't know. That's not even part of the world. I think that's more related to society, but I'm sorry, I'm giving everything I could get. I'm making this video 5 minutes. Let me rush this. Okay, so what are things that you like to solve in society? So the thing I feel like society has a big issue on is judgmental. Like we're judgmental now. Like we're very like harsh on expression, and I feel like we should be less of that. I think we should let people do what they want, let them express themselves however they want to, and we should be less judgmental of them, because now that's ruining art, and I feel that's ruining like a bunch of social interactions. That's ruining like a lot of things. So I would like to change that. Let the people be more expressive. Let's be just judgmental. Another thing I also like to like change about society is our lenience towards like certain topics, and like how we become desensitized towards the topics. And what I mean by that is like domestic abuse and like pedophiles don't feel like, it doesn't feel like my community cares as much about them as they should. And I feel like that's mostly due to like big shit happening, like Jeffrey Epstein eating babies. That makes like these issues like domestic abuse and like like the pedophiles around this area, which is like a lot, by the way. Anyways, I digress. It's just, we don't care as much as we did before, like 2 to 5 years ago, because all the crazier shit that's happening now, that's making us like go like, oh my, what's gonna happen next? The next thing's gonna top that. No, we still gotta worry about the smaller issues, I feel like. And no matter what, domestic abuse should like always be something we should like keep like looking at, as well as like the pedophilia. And even though these guys aren't doing as big as like operations of fucking Jeffrey Epstein, they should always be like accounted for their actions. I feel like we become very lenient as a society, especially the churches around here. So yeah, other than that, I'd like to make some more changes about that. Another change I would like to do is use of internet. Obviously, we become so lenient on the internet, it's become very unhealthy. And even to myself, it's like a literal addiction. No matter what, us as humans are going to build patterns, and no matter like what happens, like we can't like rely on these kinds of patterns that are unhealthy, especially like going through social media constantly. I've been doing that recently. I've been trying to stop. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, I'd like to change that, our over reliance on social media. And that's it for me. If you want me to go more in depth or change my answers, please let me know. I would do so immediately. And yeah, and here's some work. I just want to show you the little painting I did that I submitted. It didn't win shit, but it is what it is. As long as I got it done, my mom liked it. That's what matters to me. And then this is the thing I'm gonna be submitting for my for the Hispanic Native American celebration. So I'm gonna celebrate that. Fuck that car. And yeah, just hopefully this looks out good. I'm gonna mix that in and then try making that concrete look and try writing his name right here. I was gonna do it in front, but I feel like this would be better, especially with the orange ribbon right here representing leukemia. And thank you so much, Herrera, and hope you have a wonderful day.